Hi, I'm Michelle Karam with Dishes by Michelle in Los Angeles, California. Hosting a Halloween spooky party this year for the kids? Well, I've got the perfect recipe for a wonderful spooky sparkling cider. This cider is not only spooky, but it's actually quite delicious and the kids are sure to love it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some sparkling cider and go ahead and add it to my big bowl. And this is what's going to add the fizzy to it. So instead of filling the kids up on all those sugars that are in sodas and stuff, this is a perfect substitute. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some cran raspberry. You could take cranberry, you could take cran grape, any sort of cranberry juice, because this is what's going to make it look sort of ghoulish and red and fun for the kids. Okay, so we got all that in there. Now, this is where it could be really, really fun, and you could take this as far as you want to go with it. The kids are sure to love it. I'm going to take some lime, and I'm going to put some lime juice inside of this. But the lime is going to serve two purposes for us. It's going to make great flavor inside of our drink. And we are going to go ahead and take the extra lime that's left from here, and we're going to take it and run it around the rim of this glass. And we're just going to kind of just get it all going around. Kind of like how you would make a margarita, but for kids. And then what I have over here is some sprinkles. And these are just plain sugar sprinkles. Now this is the only portion of the drink where they're really going to get a kick of some sugar. But it's very little, but it adds so much fun to it. So I'm going to take the cup and I'm just going to turn it upside down and I'm going to run it inside the sugar that I have over here. So I've got two different ones over here. I've got these great orange and black ones, which are just so Halloween. And then over here, this is red. And I always figure that's just kind of like the vampire blood going on. And look at how great that looks. So the next thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is I found in my local craft store, I found these really cool eyeball candy stirrers, and they go inside of the drinks. Well, what I thought was, why not go ahead and take some black licorice and turn these into kind of like little straws just to add some more flair to it. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've just gotten my licorice and I've kind of just eyeballed it, no pun intended, and cut the licorice on either end so that you could just have that hole in there and just slide it right on through, and it even adds even more fun to it. So I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of those in there. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, well, I can't just have this warm drink sitting out. Well, I have got the perfect solution for you. So look at this fabulous skull. Last night I went ahead and I prepared some powdered mixed lemonade, and it gave it that wonderful yellow color, that glow in the dark kind of color, and I put it into this mold that I found in another one of my arts and crafts stores that I go to, and I set it overnight in the freezer. And when this comes out, this is going to be one giant ice cube that when they go to put their spoon in there to go ladle out their juice, it is going to be this spooky, scary skull that's going to be staring right back at them. And the best part is, as the evening goes on and it melts, it's going to add wonderful flavor to the punch that you've already made. This looks so good, and I really got to say that floating skull in there is seriously spooky, but I'm sure it tastes great. Let me give it a taste. Oh yeah, that is good. It's refreshing. And that crunch on the sugar, seriously, kids are going to flip over this. I'm Michelle Karam with Dishes by Michelle in Los Angeles, California. Thank you so much for watching my video on spooky sparkling cider.